Thank you. All right. Hi, Lady London. My name is Rebel Jones. I'm with Taji Magazine, which means crown, and I'm here to learn about your jewels from your documentary, Always Lady London. I'm so excited for you, girl.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure talking to you. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I'm so
Good.
super, super glad that you're able to be here with us today and talk about your amazing project. And I just want to say something before we get into it. You are an artist. You've always been an artist in my eyes. I'm a poet. So from poet to poet, I'm excited that you've taken this leap in your life and trusting God along the way.
Yes, thank you so much.
Absolutely. So, some of the questions I want to ask regarding the documentary is based on how you feel about being an artist. So, there's three themes that have gone across the documentary for me at least: impact, storytelling, which you're so good at, and then execution, which you've done. So, let's talk about the impact of your family. In the documentary, you mentioned how important family is to you and that your foundation. But tell me a little bit more about why you've been setting up the expectation toward your own artistry and breaking out of freestyle to being a real artist. Why is that important to you today?
I think it's just important to paint the entire picture. Like, as a creative, I think that's what I want to be looked at, like as a creative as a whole. Not boxed into just freestyle and maybe not even boxed in just to just rap or music. When I look at myself, I look at pure artistry, like in its purest, truest form. I'm a connoisseur of rhythmical composition. I am a songwriter. I'm an author. I'm an actress. I'm a poet. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a tastemaker. I'm a creative director. I'm all the things that kind of embody artistry, create true creativity at its core. And I think that's what I want to be recognized for and why it's so important for me to really fuel this vision through so that people can see the full scope of the way my brain actually operates. And hopefully I'll get the time here to be expressive of that, you know?
Yes, absolutely. I see that happening. I'm so rooting for you.
Thank you.
100%. So I know that mentioning family and asking that question was my follow up question is how does your family view you? Do they see the real artist that you already are while also accumulating the resources to show everybody else? Do they see you that way? Do you think they see?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say definitely. My family definitely views my artistry. I mean, they were there from the very beginning. I was artistic from childhood. My interests were always artsy or writing or literature or something in that space. So my mom had kind of seen it from very, very early on. I think she or my family as a whole just truly recognizes me as the artist that I am. I think my concern with it has always been like, how do I translate this into mainstream culture? Like, how do I become overall palatable to everybody that encounters me? And I don't think that they really think that far into it. They're like, well, you're being expressive. You're expressing yourself. It doesn't really matter who
Right.
you get it to. As long as you get to do it. I just think bigger. I'm always thinking bigger. I want to reach the masses.
Yes, I do know. I feel that 100%. That's why I'm here. Okay, with the time that I have, I want to highlight the fact that KJ Rose brought you out into a different element for your artistry and giving you the stage presence that for some of us we think you already have, but knowing how far and how big you want to be, she's giving you that. So, what has stuck with you, like to this day when you're on stage? Like, are you thinking colors? Are you rapping angry? Are you rapping? I know that was so much fun, but how are you using what stuck with you from that session with her?
Yeah, KJ is a ball of fun. She's so amazing. Genuinely as a human being. I think the thing that stuck out the most was she had said, and I'm not sure if they even captured it on camera, but she said, just imagine how your show looks to someone who can't hear, or how it sounds to someone who can't see. And I was like, damn, that's kind of
Hmm.
real. Like, I never really considered that as a thing. So she was like, just expression and like the way you move and the way you project yourself is extremely important. So now I find myself like for dual level performance places that have like a second floor, I always find myself connecting with the audience members that are up there. Things that I
Um,
wasn't really doing when I, first started performing. I would be looking at the front row, but there's
right.
people all the way in the back and people all the way at the top that
Mm,
still paid to be there and they would like to, kind of be recognized by you. So that's one of the
yeah.
things that I took from stage coaching.
I understand that from being in an audience. I'm like, girl, I'm right here. Look at me. But also,
Yeah.
but also just being a human being, recognizing that you're giving us you and
Yeah,
receiving that
exactly.
100%. So I know that I don't have much time, but I would love to interview you again because I have so many deep, profound questions. So you can check us
Yes.
out, Taji Magazine, lady. We are rooting for you. You are that artist. And finally, want to close out and say thank you to Premiere TV for the opportunity. And I know God is going to take care of you as you are always taking care of us. Keep praying for us when you go on stage. I love that. Oh, it's everything. All right.
Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
we love the gems in your crown. Keep filling them up. As you think bigger, we're here to make sure that you have everything you need to get there. You are supported.
Thank you, Miss Rebel. I appreciate you. Have a good one.
Yes, you too. Peace.
Later.